Well, hello there, human beings. It's me, dear HRS, and today we're going to take a look at T-62. I have two replays to show. The first replay features more on the brawling and fighting in close quarters. Uh, at this map, so it's really good to go on the northern eastern side because it has multiple positions for hull down tanks, or just not hull down tanks. It is generally better as it's not as open on the southern side, but southern side also works sometimes for heavy tanks. So anyway, we're going towards this side, going to pre-aim just in case something is sniping over here. Generally players go over there. Any player with half amount of mind just goes over there and sit and wait. So far we haven't spotted anything, so I'm going to do this very dumb and bold move of YOLOing. This could go very wrong, but here it just turned out that enemies are more campers than us. Now Shadin is going to do even more dumber, bolder move of going in completely closed area in no armor tank, and he's going to get smacked. Luckily he doesn't lose 1000 hit points. Anyway, I think that it's a really bad idea to just go near Sheridan, so I'm going to go to a different position, attempt to quickly poke in, poke out from here, and may bounce with my stupid turret armor. W is looking in somewhere else, so I'm going to poke him. Notice some tanks are over there. It would be better to go over there and clear tanks than to push these tank destroyers and heavy. It's the IC on the hill, so I'm going to use this rock and shield myself. If anything can just shoot me. Nothing. Now the WZ dies. I'm going to push further. Notice the E100 is pushing, so I'm going to smack him once. And then I'm going to push further and attempt to take out his tracks. But sadly this gun has low module damage, so the tracks don't go off. So I'm going to shoot this IS-8 in towards the armour side, but no armour damage. He barely hides himself, so I'm going to shoot him once again. I'm going to attempt to shoot his cheeks with gold, but I, by mistake, switched the ammo type. He managed to get away, but he dies anyway. Now, since the T-92 is over here, I'm going to drive towards him and make him isolate himself by going back over here. He can't really run away without losing much HP, and it completely works out for me, so I'm going to now push forward, take out his tracks, ram him. I'm going to drive forward, but he manages to shoot my hull, which is even is pushing, he turns toward him, and he bounces off my turret, which is great. I'm going to keep smacking this T-92, as this is a really dangerous target. Anything which is mobile and has big gun should be cleared at the start. Meanwhile, even if it ramps me, it's okay, I managed to get his side. It would be harder for him to penetrate, but he has shielded his rear with hardcover, so I can't really get towards his side. Managed attempt to shoot his tracks, only damage it, do not take it off. Now going to shoot his side again, that damages ammo rack and he hasn't repaired it, so it gives me an idea that he may not have any repair kits with him, so I'm going to back off and take out his tracks with HE, just in case it would do any bit of damage, but it does not. I'm going to shoot his side, but it bounces magically. Now even he does the better job and the good idea of driving towards the hill and increases gun depression and shoot my side. He could have shot HE, but he didn't have any idea that he could penetrate me with HE. That is good for me. I'm going to out damage permanent him. Meanwhile, our teammates managed to die over there, which is surprising, and they had advantage of one tank, like I was doing 1 versus 2 over here. Anyway, now I'm going to position myself. My brain is completely filled with adrenaline at the moment, so I'm going to do stupid things like driving out of strong positions, driving it open, as you can see over here, then going to drive towards this stupid position, and then also going to drive forward because adrenaline rush hasn't just stopped yet. Just keep doing stupid things like this. If any of this moment IS-4 had popped up and shot me, then he would have very likely got away, which was dumb. I was hoping he would be AFK, where we spotted him last time, but no, he isn't AFK. Now I'm going to do the stupid thing of pre-aiming over here like he is on the higher ground. My brain finally stops with the adrenaline rush and I start to use my brain at full capacity once again. I'm going to back off and make him run around this building near me, but it's a stupid thing of pushing. So I'm going to go here. I know his gun is placed very far forward, so I can probably shoot him if he's going to poke like this, and going to attempt to shoot him, but he also managed to shoot me back. No problem. I have better reload, so I'm going to clear him. And it's the end of him. As you can see, this game was more luck based, but we got away with it. We did. We did 6,500 damage. Got the East Mastery. Got 3 kills. Everyone did a great job. So did okay. So did okay. And the rest of us participating. Now we also got a lot of crew XP, which is great. On to the next replay. We're on the Oasis farm maps. I generally go towards the dune side because I have this biased opinion that it is better than the city side, as you can shoot pretty much anywhere from this dune side. It is a bit higher than the city side. The only issue with that side is if you're going to push forward and an enemy tank destroyer is at the spawn, you're very likely to get spotted and smacked by them, as they have bush to cover themselves. Anyway, I'm going to drive further forward towards this side, where I can effectively use my 7 degrees of gun depression. Going to keep driving forward. I haven't spotted anything. This is a bit concerning. Just they have strategy. Nothing gets spotted, so it's pretty much clear that the enemy went towards the north side. So now our heavies are going to get spanked as they are camping at the back with our waffle tractor panzer. I warned them, but I don't think they're going to move because fuel is pretty costly and tier 10. At tier 10, a projector pops up. We're going to take a look at the stupid gun handling of this tank. As you can see, it barely blooms and it always stays pointed, zoomed in, and it's the even handed over here. A bit of aim is taken out. I'm going to shoot it and penetrate, which is great. Now it goes away. I'm going to notice the waffle. Wanted to shoot him, but he was at further distance than expected. And the WC is pushing, we'll shoot him. Barely have to aim. He just snaps in. This kind of stupid accuracy. It's better than Leopard 1, which is really concerning. For turret armor, which has for a tank with this turret armor, which is really stupid. Just looking around. I'm doing the bad thing of tunnel visioning. It should be better just look around with third camera and then poke when something is in the open, like here. I notice projectors going towards my bait, which is the waffle tractor panzer camping at the spawn. This is great. Come towards my bait, I'm going to eat your all HP. Waffle hasn't even realized that the projector is pushing towards him. Anyway, I get rid of the projector. It's even hit going towards aim towards his engine side, but no engine damage. It gets cleared. Going to aim again for the engine side at the E75, but no engine damage. Absolutely no luck. I'm going towards the aim towards his MRX side, but MRX damage. Shoot his side and penetrate him. Going to just farm his hit points with the stupid accuracy of this tank. And attempt to take out his tracks. Leave him in the open, so I'm going to switch to HE so I can do a bit of damage while breaking his tracks. 118, which is pretty good. I'm going to shoot once again, but the shell dips down a bit. That's the first shell. we have missed in this game so far. In the last game also. And the aim for tracks of E4, take it out. I think my reload is good enough to shoot him once again, but he would turn out to has escaped. He had better repair time. We to attempt to shoot WZ tracks, but it does not go off. And the surgeon is rushing. And notice the E4 is backing in the open because that's what you do at tier 10. You back out in the open, where you barely have any hit points. So enemies are going to... Well, I lost my thought train. Let's go further. Going to focus this Sheridan because he's a really mobile tank with high alpha damage. He's like my priority to clear over WZ, but he's hiding, so I'm going to shoot this WZ. Now notice he's going to push in the open because that's the tier 10 meta. You drive in the open sideways even when you had been hidden before, even when you got hit before. The Sheridan dies. Our stupid teammates are now going to spawn chat because that's what you do. You rush and die at the start of the game and then you spawn chat because that is really effective. That is just going to get rid of enemies and definitely not annoy your teammates who are doing something better than them. Anyway, I'm going to keep shooting tracks of this WZ. That is how the Waffle Tractor Panzer has realized it's now good time to rush in and secure the kill, but I'm not going to give him any of that kill. Get rid of him. No, Satan is complaining about me. Epic tier in meta. We did 7,200 damage, got 4 kills, got 59 sharpshooter, which is ridiculous. 59 streak. Got 8 mastery, got a bit of courage. Now, Potato did very good. Waffle did okay for camping like that. Rest was just participating. And we got 6,000 crew XP, which is great. Well, I don't think we need any of the highlights as this video has become really long at this point. So thank you for watching for this far. I mean, thanks for watching this far. Come again next time. Bye.